Right. Okay, one sec, because we do actually have some work to do, and then we're going to make some lunch, and then we're going to find a mystery game. By mystery game, I mean I will look, see if I fancy anything. Oh. Maybe we should... Should we have another go at, No, actually, I don't know if I want to do Valis 3 today. There's a mystery. Oh, woe is me. Everything is a mystery. Oh, can't you see? Someone's been messaging me on Teams. Uh-huh. Oh, woe is me. My life is... I can't remember the rest of that. Do you remember the rest of that? Oh, bugger. Why have you all... Sorry. I just thought, oh, you know, I'll quickly get some stuff out of the way, and then I'll sit down and do something else. And, of course... Of fucking course... you buggers. Right. Well, I can't be asked doing that. Right. That's there. That's there. Right, that can go there. I swear. They just go... Brilliant. Okay, right. That's waiting for approval. We'll bob that into that spreadsheet right now, and then... Yeah, I'll be alright. Christ on a bike, though. Like... Just been... a bit of a day. Didn't manage to eat. If you have been listening to my coffee rundown, I didn't manage to actually eat much of that porridge. So now there's just a soggy solid mess. So we're going to be making something else. I don't know. I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry, you know. Just one of those. So I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to cheese and Marmite toasty. Oh. I'm currently doing stuff for one of the partners at the firm. I say doing stuff for. Basically, they all have a big spreadsheet with like their workload in terms of supervision requests, because that's most of what partners do at our firm. Like they do some like actual legal work, but they're mostly supervising people. And they're mostly like supervising work to go to client or whatever, you know, all sorts of things. Things that you would supervise if you were a partner at a law firm. So we're just going to quickly chuck this morning's porridge. Because it's just... I just fucked it up. Should have been more milky. And I should have actually eaten it when it was hot. You know. c'est la vie. Or once Sailor Moon started, she was Sailor Venus, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter. Guess what my childhood was spent watching? Oh, mate. Oh, mate. Mate. We'll set this to go out a bit later today, I think, because otherwise I'm just bombarding people. This is by far the time of year I get the most views because I'm posting at least once a day with the advent calendar. But it is weird because it's never the advent calendar episodes. Like those are all getting the usual views from the usual 5 or 6 people. This is not like, would you believe it's not a slam dunk hit. It is in fact mostly people I know personally over the interwebs. Anywho, the fuck was I on about? Gintama is still really fucking funny. Like, legitimately, it's just still ludicrously funny. Now, I've worked out that she's been watching it for like nearly 30 years now. I'm not that far off. Really good. I've not watched any of the new series. They've done a new show, which is Ginpachi Sensei, which was a collection of shorts that would sometimes appear in post-credits, etc. Which is also very funny. Oh no, don't Marmite the... Oh. I just put Marmite on a cable. Don't do that. That can't be good. Okay, right. I don't think I'm going to do a second coffee today. For a bit. Outside of the advent calendar, the coffees I've got at the moment are all single or double espressos, and I don't want to bother doing like a latte or anything, so I'm like, you could even take shots. Don't really have the time to spend to properly sit and consider multiple coffees a day. You know? Because that's what you do with an espresso. You're either like, oh, or you're like, yes. There's no in between. And if you think there's an in between, then you're a liar. You are a medieval stringed instrument. Where the fuck am I going to put this cheese down? Made myself dizzy. Right. Cheese toasty with Marmite. Because Marmite's fucking brilliant. Oh, I love Marmite. Love Marmite. Oh, right. So, what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick trip. We're going to take a quick trip to the Evercade cartridges. I was going to do something on the Power Kiddie. Or maybe even my 3DS, but I think we're gonna... Have I done Qwak? I don't think I've done Qwak. Phrases that can be taken massively out of context. Speaking of, Northern Boys' new song they came out called Crack. Intended very much to be a funny song, not meant to be taken seriously. Funny enough. One sec. Right. Take out Legacy Kane Collection. Insert Team 17 collection. Oh, if anyone's got like a silly amount of disposable income, if you could send me a copy of the Worms collection, I fucking love that. It's really funny when you like find like the people being like, well, I'm in my 50s and I had glaucoma anyway, so I don't recommend playing this game on the Super Pocket because it's so small. And I'd be like, oh, it's perfect size for me, mate. Which, not to try and be horrible, but I've been blessed with relatively good eyesight apparently because I never struggle with small screens. Oh, I want to find my RG Nano. Ugh, I think it's under the master bed, but I'm not sure. I don't know where it's gone. It's gone somewhere, and I think it's upstairs. It's either upstairs or maybe it's under the sofa. It's not under the back of the sofa. I don't know. Take the whole thing out. I want to do that. Ugh. Luckily, it's made of metal, so wherever it is, it'll be in one piece. But bloody hell, because that'll be a good little stopgap while I think I have decided I'm going to source a screen for the broken Ambinix. Both of them that need new screens. Not to say that there's an issue with Ambinix screens in general, but there's an issue with gravity and houses with small people. And things just taking that one too many knocks. Ooh, a little flash when I turned off that. Fucking hell. Don't electrocute me, mate. Oh, at least. Right, there we go. That there. Right, cheese toasty to munch on. While we do some Qwak. Qwak, spelled Qwak, is I hope I didn't put the box away. Is the box over there? The box is over there and it's still open. Brilliant. We can have a bit of education before we play it. I'm not gonna be that interesting. It's a single screen platformer. The type which was actually relatively common, particularly on older. Well, obviously, like single screen platformers were a thing in arcades and like pre-Famicom days. But older PC, like microcomputer gaming, often had single screen platformers instead of scrolling ones. Because they often weren't very good at scrolling, although like this is an Amiga game and the Amiga is actually alright at scrolling. The Amiga, graphically, very fucking good, honestly, in my opinion. I mean, in no short part due to... Oh, we're going to have to go get a drink. 1 minute. Because besides the coffee I've done earlier, I haven't drank anything today. Well, there we go, 10 minutes in, haven't even fucking touched the game. So yes, the Amiga was a home computer system, and it had a lot of hardware in common with the Sega Mega Drive. So graphically, it was pretty much on par, and also sound-wise on par, but it had, in part because of its nature as a home computer, as opposed to just a games console. You could also do all sorts. Lots of people made lots of cool shit. So Amiga demo scene is absolutely phenomenal. I would advise looking some up if you get a moment, because the things people got out of it for the hardware, absolutely mad. It feels like it was like the last absolutely amazing platform for like bedroom programmers. You know, like, because you think about the, I mean, besides obviously like Rareware were a big deal because they were like one of the first third parties on the Famicom, for example. But like all the like the home programmers who would then go on to make like particularly when PlayStation took off, you know. But I feel like Amiga was one of the last platforms that really had that vibe to it. And it's interesting because it wasn't anything I had. My dad, like by the time I was sentient, basically, my dad already had us on Windows machines. Windows 3.0, 3.1, and then 95. You know, so it was all DOS stuff for me. Anyway, should we play some Qwak? Classic Team 17 game. Oh, also, yeah, if anyone has like a ludicrous amount of disposable income, I wouldn't say no to a copy of Worms Collection. Even though I already have them all on PC, but you know what I mean. Right, Qwak, 1993. Press fire to play. Try to remember them. 1 second, and have a look and see what they've done. Okay, so A, throw egg, B, jump. And shoulder buttons to pause and unpause because you need to save the other buttons for the virtual keyboard for when you fill in the thing. Because, of course, it had a keyboard, didn't it? So that's what you do when you get a high score. Anyway, so scene 1, welcome. Let's try an easy one. So yeah, you're a little green. You're a little green. Little green duck, much like Orville, if you know who Orville is. Oh, no, accidentally paused it. And yeah, we're jumping around. We're collecting. Oh, that's the wrong door. Yeah, we're collecting fruit, and we're doing something. What else was it we're doing? Throwing eggs. You jump, you throw eggs, you make your way around. Like, very similar to Bubble Bobble in that the screens, like, if you fall off the bottom, you go off the top. If you go off the left, you come back on the right, etc. And yeah, you just got to collect fruit for high score, and then you get more eggs because your eggs are a limited resource that you chuck at things. And you'll get the key, get to the door. You get armor, so you can get multiple hits to you, otherwise it's one hit death. And you have to be careful about where you grab like fruit and things because they act to block enemies, as do disappearing ledges and like breakable walls and so on. It's all quite clever. It's sort of part puzzly, part platformery. Where the fuck am I on this screen? Oh. So, but yeah, but also like your eggs will bounce off things. So, where's that? Oh god, there's more. And just drop down the top. All right. There we go. Okay, now I've got to get down to the top. There we go. All right. Yep. There we go. Fuck you, mate. And there we go. So yeah, got loads of fruit, loads of eggs, just bouncing around, having a nice time. This is genuinely like an absolutely delightful game. Oh, and like different enemies act in different ways, and there'll be levels where like stuff falls from above and so on. It's just it all varies, and like it's kind of got some like really nice
I don't know. It's just got very nice level design, and I don't know. I quite like it. All right. But yeah, so we're just bouncing along, collecting keys. And the way is that way. Oh, there's a happy ghost. But he didn't manage to get me. Armor and lives are preserved. Oh, alright, here we go. So there's loads of things falling from the sky, and they're eventually... Ooh! They're eventually... Yeah, I've got a countdown here. They're eventually gonna... Yep. There's a little countdown, and it's falling through until it's suddenly falling spike balls. It's like, it's just nice. It's just a nice little charming thing. Oh, here we go. Now, where am I? There I am. Let's just quickly pause for a second. Oh, the music still goes on pause. Unusual. There's little cannons that go up. And yeah, so obviously they go up, and things like fruit and so on block them. But once I take those fruit, the cannons, the balls will go up and keep going up until they hit something. So just more of this game sort of considering... Oh wait, no, I can jump on the balls. Of course I can jump on the balls. Silly daddy. Sorry, I'm used to saying silly daddy. I'm not saying I'm your dad, obviously. That would be creepy as fuck. Just what I'm used to saying. Oh, shit. Alright, do that again. Managed to fuck that up. Not being careful and getting hit in silly ways. Ah, oh, bugger. Walked into instant death nonsense. Yeah. There we go. Get through that nonsense. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, idiot. Oop. I'm gonna run out of lives, but you know what? It's fine. Because I'm having a nice time. Oh, is that invisible? Oh, okay. There we go. But yeah. I wish I had my brolly. So it gives you a little hint at the start of each level. And it says, I wish I had my brolly, because I wish you had an umbrella. And I died. And that's me. Right, let's enter my name. Because I was explaining. Brolly is English for... what the fuck is the word for umbrella? That's what's the regular fucking word for it, isn't it? Right, and then return. There we go, game over. Oh well. But yeah, no, it's just really good. Qwak is just a really fun, nice game. I think Troy would really like it. It's quite charming. I kind of want to play more of it right now, but I do have to eat my food and get to work. But this is when it turns out I've already done a Qwak episode. If you've got an Evercade, the Team 17 collection just an absolute must buy. That one and the renovation one, mate, like they're both just fucking fire. All killer, no filler. Well, all killer, minimal filler. I don't like all-terrain racing on the Team 17 kart and like bowling and like what? You can't fucking play bowling. But and on renovation. Well, saying that, I've not tried dinosaur wrestling yet. Not dinosaur wrestling, monster wrestling? I can't remember. There's a wrestling game. We'll play that in a minute. But yeah, but actually, they are like ludicrously good hits on there. I think Qwak and Alien Breed alone like make the Team 17 collection a must buy if you have Evercade hardware. Right. Oh, we should get to work, shouldn't we? I might play some Project X while I eat. Anyway, I'll see you later. Ta-da!